the side effects, too much fat, too many calories, too many animal proteins.
Those are literally not side effects. She didn't mention a single side effect.
I think she didn't because the side effects are pleasant, like weight loss, muscle-sparing influence, body fat burn, improved sleep, cognitive function, hormone balance, and then not to mention the disease states like multiple sclerosis, neurological conditions, cancer, diabetes, morbid obesity, just to name a few side effects.
You've got micronutrient deficiencies because you're not getting all the phytonutrients and the antioxidants and the polyphenols that you would be getting if you weren't afraid of an apple.
Jillian, I'm really impressed with your large vocabulary. Polyphenols, antioxidants, micronutrients.
Unfortunately, in my clinical experience as a registered dietitian and somewhat of a food as medicine guru, I've only seen vegans and vegetarians to have higher amounts of micronutrient deficiencies. In fact, animal-based products tend to be 10 to 100 times more nutrient dense and bioavailable in nutrients such as zinc, CoQ10, B12, niacin, just to name a few. And if you want to talk about polyphenols, you should come into my kitchen and experience a real foods keto approach, where I use cruciferous vegetables that provide indole-3 carbanols, and I use blueberries which have anthocyanins. Name a polyphenol, Julian. Bring me your favorite.
On top of all of that, our cells, okay, our macromolecules are made of protein, fat, and carbohydrates, and nucleic acids.
I really like how you mentioned nucleic acids there. It almost makes you sound credible and intelligent.
Cells, which are 2/3 comprised of water, the other third is comprised of, inarguably, carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. But let's talk about what's essential and what's not. I would argue that fats are the most important part of cellular function. In fact, we have a bilipid membrane that is integral to the structural integrity of our cells. And a lot of that is coming from building blocks made up of fats. Fats help with cellular signaling. Fats help with building steroid hormones, like our sexual hormones, and also cholesterol, which is a part of that cell membrane. And if we're talking about non-essential, maybe carbohydrates. Have you heard of the process of gluconeogenesis, where the body can produce glucose from non-carbohydrate substrates?
Doesn't look at food quantity, doesn't look at food quality.
I'm literally so confused by the argument that a ketogenic diet doesn't look at food quantity, because you literally need to look at the quantity of carbs, protein, and fat to be in true ketone production.
And nutritional ketosis is a metabolic state, right? So there's not even necessarily a yes or no food list, as I'm a huge proponent of real food approaches. So when we're talking about quality, in my nutritional ketosis, I only eat grass-fed proteins, wild-caught fish. I eat 2 to 3 cups of leafy greens every day, cruciferous vegetables, non-starchy vegetables, nuts, seeds, and antioxidants in my herbs, spices, and seasonings.